Well, good afternoon, everyone. While we had a fairly quiet day over the crossroads, late this afternoon, a big line of storms actually developed out to the west. Beryl is long gone way over here up in Arkansas, but as you can see, this line sort of developed in the heat and the humidity of the afternoon. Some of that is getting very close to our area. As a matter of fact, there's San Antonio. Let's zoom in a little bit and show you what we've got. Okay, so we're talking Gonzales right about here. Thunder showers already moving into the Yoakum area, and then of course also into Cueros. So this is going to be within the next hour or so. You're going to see some big showers roll down into the region and sort of roll around for the evening. They are decreasing. They're not violent storms, but you know, heavy thunder showers will be affecting the area. This in orange, and this in orange is a heat advisory for the next couple of days. Now, if you know, it's amazing how well we're doing, because if you go up here, they're not doing well at all. In fact, all of the Houston area, people have been calling me and said, what about the roadways? And I'm going, it was very hard to answer because which roadway are we talking about? I checked on I-10, and there's 4 spots in the city of Houston where they have still water on the roadway. The freeway's open, but it's narrowed down to a couple of lanes. So yes, there is good travel on the major interstates. However, there will be some spots. Now, it's down at the surface and certainly in the low water areas. You can see right about here, the East Bernard and going down to Colorado, they're getting a lot of rain and flood runoff. So I would avoid the area if you could for the next hour or so. In the last 24 hours, we've gotten nothing in terms of rain, nor did they, which is good. But the rain that we did get is associated with that stuff that popped out to the west of us and is now crossing the I-10 corridor, and that'll be affecting some of the crossroad areas later this afternoon. In fact, here's Future Tracker. You can see how it brings it down into the crossroads, this activity, isolated showers through the 7, 8 o'clock hour. Some of them look like they're, you know, real gully washers there. So we'll watch out for possible isolated storms in the region tonight, but then they sort of decrease. Next couple of days going to be very warm and humid. Just reminding everybody, stay hydrated. You're going to perspire a lot, so strenuous outdoor activities should be limited in the mid-afternoons. Check on the elderly and the pets because it's going to be very warm. As a matter of fact, we're heading into a little bit of a heat wave for the whole country. I'll be talking about that for the next couple of days because as Beryl, who's now in St. Louis, rolls this way with heavy rain as well, it is going to allow pressures to rise all over the southern half of the United States. As a result, our temperatures are going to go back to the upper 90s, and you know, with the humidity that we have on the ground, it's going to be quite oppressive. In fact, while Beryl is continuing to leave, the western states right now are in a heat wave. That heat wave is going to spread over our area for next week. So the question is, are the tropics still busy? Well, the tropics are ripe and ready to go, but there's a little bit of not a cooling trend, a stable trend for a couple of days because a bunch of dust got in there. And so for the short term, we're going to say the tropics are quiet. The heat is going to be building. So tomorrow, we're looking for about a 90 out in Port Lavaca, 1 or 2 isolated showers in the afternoon, 92 in Cueros, same thing with the isolated shower activity. That activity will decrease as we get to Saturday, Sunday, and the temperatures are going to rise. Going to be looking at upper 90s by the time we get to the early part of next week. That is your 7-day forecast, reminding everybody we do have a QR code. That's a quick response. Take a picture of that with your phone, and you can put Crossroads Today right on your cell phone. That is it from the weather front. We'll toss it over to Karim.